Hey, Dodge and Bachman, it's Mr. Tauchi, and I'm going to have some of my seniors. They're going to have a few messages for you about Tiger News, advanced live television, video production, and if you have any questions, you can send your questions over to us, or you can ask your teacher, and your teacher can ask us. So without further ado, here are their greetings to you.
Hi, I'm Holly Foss. I'm one of the producers this trimester. This is a really fun class. It offers a lot of opportunities to learn about what it's like to be in a broadcasting atmosphere, and it teaches you a lot about editing and filming and just being able to produce all of your own content. And being a producer is really cool too. You get to work on the script and really have a involvement in planning the show and making sure it runs smoothly, and it's just great. The people here are awesome as well. Made a lot of great friends and a lot of great memories.
And then I'm Ashton Som. I'm also producer this try, and I was last try. I think throughout my years in high school, I've really enjoyed being in this classroom because I'm able to express my creativity through producing content, making content, everything like that. And I don't know, if I were to give you guys advice, I would say definitely cooperate with those around you. Cooperate with your classmates, cooperate with Tauchi and Mathis. If they tell you to do something, do it. That's it.
I'm Will Byer, and I'm here with my friend here.
Nate Campbell.
This class is really fun. I mainly run audio for the show, but it's really nice to just do something live for the school and, do something for everyone here. We have a lot of fun. You make a lot of friends in this class. We're all pretty close together for the most part. Tons of fun. What do you think?
Yeah, it's a great class. Helps you improve your camera skills, editing, all that kind of stuff. Give you some experience with actual live broadcasting, and just all around a great experience.
Hello, FHS. Welcome back to another episode of Flagstaff Ave, and may the 4th be with you.
And we are excited to see you this week, and we hope you guys are as excited as me and Haley.
Yes, there are only 25 days left of school. What are your plans for the summer, Katrina?
I think I'm going to hang out with a few of my friends. I think I'm going to go to the Valley Fair for the first time.
For the first time?
For the first time.
Wow.
What are you going to do?
Probably the same thing, just hang out with my friends, chill at home,
Yeah. Sounds fun.
Yeah. Well, with summer coming up, that also means that prom is fastly approaching. The deadline to purchase prom tickets is this Sunday, May 7th, so be sure to purchase those tickets before then in order to be able to go to prom. Also, voting for prom court ends tomorrow at 9 a.m., so seniors, get your votes in now before it's too late.
That's right. Be sure to do that as soon as possible. Well, and the weather is warming up again, and it's looking pretty nice out today. So, Will is excited and ready to share what his week's forecast will be, so let's throw it over to him.
Hi guys, welcome back to weather. As you can see, I changed up the weather graphic this week. We actually have the twin suns shot from Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. You can see the twin suns to my left, your right. I'll even move out of the way. So you can see that you got Luke Skywalker, he's looking off in the distance, and you got that excellent score from John Williams playing in the background. Just truly an iconic scene in cinema history. All right, let's move into the weather forecast for this week. So, as we see today, we're looking at a lot of sun today. We're looking at a high of 76 with a low of 47 with just a lot of sun throughout the day. So get excited, track athletes, as we head over to Shakopee this afternoon. And then tomorrow, we have a little bit of cloud coverage. Unfortunately, that has to come so bad with the good. We got a high of 65 tomorrow, a low of 55. Hopefully no rain, though. And as we move into the weekend, guys, things are going to kind of rear around. We got some thunderstorms on Saturday and Sunday with a high of 66 and a low of 55 on Saturday and a high of 72 and a low of 53 on Sunday. And as we look into Monday, we have a high of 72 and a low of 51. And our very own Maiden Bean put a minion graphic down there. With that said, that's the wrap up for the weather forecast this week, guys.
I'm super excited for the rain.
Yeah, I know. I like rain too, so yeah. And I'm glad that it's getting warmer. So.
And thank you, Will.
Yeah.
And now we are going to send it over to Ella, who's currently in the studio with a few members from the FHS Faithful to talk a little bit about what they do and some upcoming exciting news.
Thank you, Karina. All right, Katrina. Can I please have you guys introduce yourselves and what you do as your role for an officer?
Hi, so I'm Tyler Weinberger. I'm a senior this year at Farmington High School, and I'm currently a co-lead in the Faith Club.
I'm Kaylin Heath. I'm a sophomore, and I am just another officer that does some stuff. We do service projects. That's what we do. I'm Emily Cook and I'm a sophomore and I kind of do the same thing as her, just like service projects and everything in between.
Awesome. And what usually happens at a Faith Club meeting?
So Faith Club meetings, we have them every Friday morning. We'll start off with an icebreaker, some sort of game, and we'll get warmed up, get some worship going, and then we'll have a speaker or a Bible study that we get into.
Awesome. Do you guys have any fun plans for the rest of your meetings this school year?
Yeah, we're actually hosting like a panel for about an hour before school on May 26th. And we're getting 4 youth pastors or traveling evangelists. They're all very different and they're coming in and they're just going to answer any questions anybody has.
That sounds super cool. All right, and then I understand you guys are hosting a really special event this Saturday. Could you guys tell me about that?
Yeah, so this Sunday, at 6 p.m., we are going to have our Fields of Faith. It's going to be on the turf, although, like Will said, it's a little sketchy looking right now. So if there's rain, if there's storms, we're going to move over to the Bethel's Rock campus in Farmington. It's going to be still at 6 p.m., but there's going to be games, worship, giveaways, all sorts of fun stuff.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us today. We're going to throw it back to the desk with Katrina and Haley.
Thank you, Ella, and thank you to the Faith Club. That sounds like some fun events coming up.
It does.
Well, congratulations to the following BPA members on an outstanding job representing FHS at the BPA National Conference in Anaheim, California.
Lorenzo Nord, Advanced Accounting, placed 39th in the country.
Garrett L., Payroll Accounting, placed 13th in the country.
Kyle Jones, Business Law and Ethics, placed 38th in the country.
Hunter Stone, Business Law and Ethics, placed 30th in the country.
Ethan Snyder, Health Administration Procedures, placed 62nd in the country.
All members of BPA did a fantastic job in their competitive events, and we are so proud of all of their accomplishments.
I could never do that, really.
Yeah, it sounds really cool, so.
And it sounds really hard and taxing.
Yeah.
But gosh, Haley, I am so hungry right now.
Well, then you're going to want to check out this video about Ashley Ryan, an FHS student that is also the business owner of Cakes for Christ.
What is it all about combining been the case with Cakes for Christ? This has been Holly Foss reporting for Flagstaff Ave.
Oh my goodness, those cakes look so good.
I know, some of those, I don't know how she does it, but those are really cool and you're really talented. So great job, Ashley.
Thank you. And next up, we have NHS to tell us some details about the upcoming blood drive.
Hey FHS, it's Megan Johnson here. Mrs. Johnson, I'm here to tell you a little bit about our upcoming blood drive. Our blood drive here on campus will be next Thursday, May 11th. Anybody who is 17 or older is eligible to donate. If you are 16, you can donate with parent permission. Visit the lunch tables in the lunchroom today or tomorrow to get more information. And just about 20 minutes ago, or an hour ago maybe, I posted a link on our student news group for you to sign up. Sign up and come down and save a life. Every unit collected could save up to 3 lives, which is an amazing thing. So come join our blood drive next Thursday, May 11th. And lastly, this is a shout out to my AP Stats students who have their AP exam today. You guys are going to crush it. Back to you guys.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks, Ms. Johnson. Yeah, definitely, if you can, donate your blood because, like she said, it saves lives. So,
I myself could never do that because I am queasy with those.
Yeah. Well, if you can, then Well, in honor of May 4th, Will has gotten in the spirit with a Star Wars themed top 10 for this week. Now let's throw it over to him to check out his list.
Thanks, Miss Johnson.
Thank you, Ms. Johnson.
Hi, Miss Johnson.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Top 10. As Haley and Katrina mentioned, this week's Top 10 is Star Wars centric. We're looking at the top 10 Star Wars battles from the Star Wars franchise, whether it be live action or animated. As you guys can see, I have my Obi-Wan shirt on. He's my favorite Star Wars character. And with that said, we're just going to hop into the list. At the number 10 spot, we have Obi-Wan vs. Darth Vader from the Obi-Wan Kenobi TV series from last year. While the series was kind of lackluster in its quality, it certainly had its moments, and I feel that this was one of them. We got to see, a true battle between Obi-Wan and Darth Vader, and what a spectacle it was. We even got to see a little bit of Anakin come out for a little bit. I just really enjoyed it. I really liked how it was just the 2 lightsabers illuminating the setting around them. Very, very cool to watch. At the number 9 spot, we have Obi-Wan Kenobi versus General Grievous. Really, this spot made it on here because it was one of my favorite lightsaber battles to watch as a kid. And there's just so many memes to come out of it. We had the hello there Obi-Wan Kenobi meme, the so uncivilized meme, and throughout the fight, General Grievous is just being him. Absolute stellar Star Wars villain. At the number 8 spot, we have a duel from the Clone Wars series. It's the fight for the Darksaber. This fight takes between the Death Watch leader Pre Vizsla and the Rogue Sith Lord Darth Maul. You know, at this point, Darth Maul is basically off his rocker. He's absolutely crazy, and we have a Death Watch Mandalorian who's like just the elite of Mandalorian warriors, and they fight for the control of Mandalore itself with the Darksaber, which is a unique-looking lightsaber that emits a black blade, and whoever holds the Darksaber has rule over Mandalore, at least a claim to it. At the number 7 spot, we have Darth Maul and Savage Opress versus Palpatine. This shortly follows the previous duel that I just mentioned, and guys, we have 3 Sith Lords fighting each other, and it was just crazy to watch this. I remember watching it as a spry 8-year-old and just being absolutely blown away by it. So, you know, Dave Filoni absolutely knocked it out of the park with the Clone Wars series, guys. I highly recommend the watch. At the number 6 spot, we have Ahsoka versus Darth Vader from Star Wars Rebels. Arguably the most emotionally impactful lightsaber fight on this list. We have the former student versus the former teacher, except they're both on different sides of the spectrum this time. And Ahsoka is forced to confront her former master, Anakin Skywalker, now Darth Vader. You know, it has that emotionally impactful line where Ahsoka briefly brings Anakin back to the surface, but soon Vader succumbs him, and it's back to it. At the number 5 spot, we have the duel for Mandalore. Different from the duel from the Darksaber, this takes place during the final arc of the Clone Wars. By the way, this episode of Clone Wars versus Ahsoka Tano. It was so awesome to watch this freshman year in the midst of COVID. You know, it was really just a bright time in the midst of, you know, a really rough period for a lot of people. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of the Clone Wars, huge fan of this fight, you know, just absolute craziness going on around them. At the number 4 spot, some of you may be surprised to see it this low, is Vader and Skywalker's fight from The Empire Strikes Back. I tried to pull just the most iconic shots from each fight, but I was just a huge fan of this shot while making this top 10, so I chose just this shot for the graphic. But really, you know, we have son versus father unknowingly here at this point in the Star Wars story. And it was just really fun to watch. You know, we never really seen a full-scale lightsaber battle up until this point in the Star Wars franchise, so to see it was pretty cool. At the number 3 spot, we actually have Luke Skywalker and Vader's fight from Return of the Jedi. This is my favorite of their 2 duels. We have the Emperor Palpatine going on around them. And it was just really cool to watch, you know, the dynamic between them evolve throughout the progression of the fight. You know, it's the final duel of the original trilogy. We get to see Luke's brief stint on the dark side, and, you know, the fight ends with Vader's redemption, so who doesn't love that? For the number 2 spot, we have Duel of the Fates, which is Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon Jinn versus Darth Maul. As I said, we got John Williams' Duel of the Fates going on in the background, so you already know it's going to be hype. Darth Maul, like I said before, is just an awesome Star Wars character, and the escalation of events for this conflict was pretty cool to watch. Unfortunately, it does end with Qui-Gon Jinn's death, but it also ends with Darth Maul's death. So, there we go. And then at the number 1 spot, guys, there was really no debate what would go here. For the number 1 spot, we have Anakin and Obi-Wan, or Anakin versus Obi-Wan in Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. This was my favorite duel to watch as a kid. You know, we get to see Obi-Wan and Anakin fighting around lava. The situations are constantly getting more and more tense as the setting around them collapses. And ultimately it culminates with Anakin's unfortunate evolution with Darth Vader as he grapples on the surface of Mustafar, you know, burning up. And just what a watch. With that said, guys, that's going to wrap it up for the top 10 this week. And now I'm going to send it over to our very next segment.
Well, you're up. Thanks, Will. That was a pretty good list.
Thank you. You know, I have never watched Star Wars.
Yeah, I also haven't either, so.
I think maybe sometime we should watch it.
Yeah, probably.
See what all the hype is?
Yeah.
Yeah, but next we're going to throw it over to Frank and Baden in the phone booth.
Now you're up. So now camera 5.
You're on.
5, you're up.
Back to the phone booth. I'm Frank Mooney. And I'm Beta. So for the first question, which animal can be seen on the Porsche logo? That's early. It's early. You're live.
Hey, Mooney.
Hey, how's it going, Resident?
Pretty good. How we doing?
You're doing just dandy. Which animal can be seen on the Porsche logo?
Okay, so my good friend Peter Kenow Give me this answer. Is it a horse?
It is a horse. What is the most consumed manufactured drink in the world? 2644. You're live. Yep, you're on. You're alive. Yep. You have an answer to the question? No. Coke is wrong, Ryan Pettis. Water. You're live. It is. Tea is correct. Boom. Okay, so. Oh, it's early. What country invented ice cream? Ice cream. 2644. Caller, you're live.
Italy?
No. That's wrong. You're live. What country invented ice cream? What? Huh? Not America.
I like the sound effects. That's awesome.
You are live.
China.
China is correct. Way to go. Well,
Peyton just randomly says
what city has the most diversity in terms of language? 2644. Oh, we got calls already. Yeah, just answer. Let them know. How are ya? Hi. What city has the most diversity in terms of language?
St. Paul.
It's New York City.
That's You're live.
Is it New York City?
New York City is correct. Boom. For the last question, in the book of Genesis in the Bible, what day did God create man? Oh, you're live.
5th or 6th.
What did they say?
Right. It's like 5th or 6th day.
Gosh.
Say hi to the middle school kids.
Oh, hi, middle schoolers.
Bachman and Dodge.
Hi, Dodge and Bachman.
Why did I go like,
Oh my gosh.
Happy birthday before the show ends.
huh?
Or no, it's tomorrow. Wish him a happy birthday.
Who? What?
Say hi to Dodge and Bachman kids.
Hi, Dodge and Bachman. This is my top 10 desk. These are my dinosaurs. I don't really got anything else to say. It's our May the 4th episode.
Those are some good questions.
They were. I didn't know any of them this time, so.
Yeah.
Oh, are you saying?
Oh, well, back again for another week. Ox Battles is here and full of your song suggestions.
This is Ox Battles.
You said you were going to say
Instagram followers.
I did?
No! We're cutting it?
And then get put up against each other after I put all their submissions in a real scrum. The winners decided by the next Ox Battles. Go
Stand by for Back to the Studio.
FHS.Flagstaff Ave. And be on the lookout for updates regarding the segment. Now, let's bring it back to the studio.
So with the Tiptoe Through the Tulips, I actually suggested kind of like a different song for that, but I did suggest a song for Ella Tarud.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
Well, next up we are going to take a look at the most recent growth of Katrina's puppies. Sorry.
Puppies.
I didn't mean to cut you off, but we just...
You're good.
Look at skinny Minnie!
We're gonna be he's kind of over, but she'll only be like a minute at most.
How old are they? How old are they now?
Like 4 weeks. That's Pants.
4 weeks.
He's got a Mickey Mouse spot. See that?
Pants has a heart on it.
He also has a Mickey Mouse spot.
Puppies, like these ones,
There's
normally
Skinny
tend to
Minnie
start to
and
grow their
Arrow.
teeth about 4 to 6 weeks after birth. And once their teeth start coming in, they become very aggressive. I have
Want
one
me to get
trying
it?
to bite me right now.
Thank you. There's Skinny and Pants. Look at his Mickey Mouse font. You took it down.
Alright, I'll start this one.
Yeah. They're so adorable. Her walk is the funniest. It's like all of the other puppies walk normally except for Skinny Minnie.
Katrina, do you live on a farm?
No, I live on first. Oh,
Thanks, Katrina. They're so cute.
thank you.
Well, thank you all so much for watching this week. Tune in again next week for another episode of fun and interesting segments.
And as we leave you, we will be showing some highlights from the Little Shop of Horrors musical. Have a great day, FHS. That was a great time to answer
You guys did great.
It was a really good show. Yeah, no, I live in downtown.
Say hi to Bachman and Dodge.
Hi.
Yeah, they're watching our show.
Hi guys. Are they watching it live?
They're watching it right now.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, because that's not plugged into anything.
So our camera people, there's Leo.
By the way, I remember last year, Keaton said his birthday was the day after the May 4th show, and we were going to wish him a happy birthday on air, but didn't. So happy birthday to Keaton tomorrow. Or the day after. Day after.
It's Trevor. Is our camera up? What?
We want a studio